welcome to the Taurus new moon reset this week. And I also, at the end of this video, will be asking you if you want to join our free Zoom meeting, which I'm starting every Sunday, our Soulpreneur Sunday invite. So check out that. And hello, everyone. It's Trina from the Moon Tree Intuitive. If you haven't met me before, I'm an intuitive guide with a chakra vibe, helping you navigate life's energies. And here we will look at the astrology of the week, as well as pull some cards from our decks, the Power of 8 Chakra Lenormand and the Power of 8 Chakra Oracle, available on my website, www.themoontree.org, if you're interested. All right, so stay tuned for that exciting thing. I wanted to hop on here because this week's astrology is actually pretty beautiful for slowing down. All right, very Taurus energy, just smelling the roses, taking a moment to yourself and getting practical about your future. I'm really excited because I got my Shure microphone back in action now that I've upgraded my laptop. So super excited about that as well, and that's a practical thing to do. And you know what? After all this chaos and uncertainty, it seems like every day there's something new, right? People have been feeling, a little unnerved, So I think that this Taurus energy of this week, Mother's Day and all the things, and the new moon in Taurus coming at the end of the week, this is kind of exactly what we need. Now, this week is very Taurus themed. And let's remember, what does Taurus rule? Well, there's food, there's security, there's stability, there's comfort, money. If you've seen any of my latest video for May 2026, it's a lot about the Taurus themes of security and money in there. It's all about the beauty too. Look, I got my new nails on, they're fake nails, but it makes me feel pretty. Things like that, little things. Self-worth, a lot about nature. Look, my first outdoor filming this year, lots about the resources. Taurus also rules what just makes us feel safe. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms, the stepmoms, the grandmas, the aunties, the pet moms, the sisters, and the nurturing souls out there. Taurus energy reminds us to appreciate the simple things in life. Good food, warm hugs, fresh air, flowers, family, and meaningful moments, right? Sometimes we just got to take those little things and enjoy and smell the roses, so to speak. Okay, and now Wednesday, May 13th, all right? Mark this down. Mercury is in Taurus. Mercury runs our communications, our thinking. It's a salesman's planet as well. Lots about the talkie. So Mercury is in Taurus and it sextiles Jupiter in Cancer. Sextile's a good transit. It's a positive thing, right? Sextiles. But it's also Jupiter in Cancer loves being there. Jupiter loves being in Cancer and will be there until the end of June of this year, 2026. So there's a nice vibe on Wednesday. It's very supportive energy for practical ideas, right? Mercury brings a lot of ideas. Jupiter expands things. This can be a very practical idea thing, right? Like, look at me the other day. I took some eyes of a potato and I planted them in dirt and they started growing potato plants. So I planted them in one of them co-op bags, right? The grocery bags, we're not allowed to use plastic anymore, but those bags make really good planting bags, right? They're very airy. They're kind of like burlap, and hung it on my deck. So we'll see how those potatoes come out this year. Hopefully I get a good yield. But yes, so Wednesday, May 13th, practical ideas, but also money conversations, because Mercury, the planet of thoughts and conversation, is in Taurus. And we talked about what Taurus means, right? And money's in there. So there is money conversations. Could be about home businesses, because Jupiter in Cancer. Cancer loves the home and real estate. Okay, so it could be some home business conversation, for example, or family plans. Emotional healing. Oh, the birds agree. Lots of birds chirping today, hey? Emotional healing and creating more security long term. And so, Taurus also rules resources, groceries, food, not just money. So every time I buy stuff from the grocery store, I buy extra, especially those that are on sale, and I pack it away, okay, for whenever stagflation, inflation, or maybe some kind of emergency. Watch my videos to find out when. Okay, especially my predictions videos. But anyways, I like to be a little bit prepared, and I think that there's a fine balance between being prepared for the future, but also enjoying the present moment. Like Taurus wants us to enjoy life, wants us to smell the roses, right? And wants us to feel good as well. So we somehow have to find the balance between long-term security and the present moment. All right. I would say for this week, pay attention to ideas that feel simple this week, not flashy, not complicated, because Taurus likes sustainable growth, right? It's like Taurus is an earth sign, likes to grow. We plant the seed and we let time do its magic. We be patient for things, right? I know a lot of people are into XRP and crypto right now, wondering when will their time come for it to flourish. And sometimes we just have to be patient. But then we move into the big energy. This is a new moon, new beginnings, dark moon, Taurus, new moon, Saturday, May 16th. Mark this down. This is one of the best new moons of the year for planting those seeds, literally and figuratively, starting over financially. Watch some of my videos about that. Creating stability, building something slowly and intentionally, reconnecting with nature, just like I am today, and creating a life that actually feels good. New moon in Taurus. Taurus reminds us that wealth is not just money. It's peace. It's food growing in your garden. It's meaningful friendships. It's freedom. It's emotional stability. And it's just waking up excited about your life. All right, let's pull a card from the Power of Eight Chakra Lenormand and the Power of Eight Chakra Oracle, both available as a set on my website, www.themoontree.org. If you're interested, I'll have some free resources on my website too for you as well. And if you want to book a reading with me, check out my website as well for that. All right, let's pull from the Power of Eight Chakra Lenormand here for especially this new moon, new beginnings in Taurus for stability, security. So the letter, communications, a message. There's a letter coming in, the written word in some way. Let's pull another one for context. What kind of letter? Is it good? Is it bad? It's something new about the new. Could be about your kids. This is the child card in Lenormand. Often means new. So a letter is coming in the mail, or maybe a text, or maybe an email. But there's some communication here. In the olden days, we had fax machines, but we don't have that anymore. So I could say email or text could be it too. But there's a letter, a message, has to do about something new in your life or about your child, if you have one, or grandkid. And let's pull one more for extra context as well. New beginnings in Taurus, new moon. Oh, wow. This is a nice card. There's a change. The key is a change in a good way. It's solutions to anything that's been going on with your kid or with this new thing. It could be for some of you some new real estate transactions. Taurus does love real estate things too, but I wouldn't be surprised if you're getting a new contract, commitment, new solutions, a key. This is a yes card, something great happening for something new in your life, for yourself or with your children or about your children. Nice card here, the key. I like this card. Nice solutions coming your way. And because it's a key, sometimes I think it could be a key to a vehicle or a key to a motorhome or a key to a house or something like that as well, like literal keys. Sometimes it can mean Lenormand can be very literal as well, but expect some communication, some message, some documentation regarding perhaps a new mortgage, perhaps a new lease agreement, perhaps something to do with your child at school where you have to sign on the dotted line. All right, and that's for this week and the next week as we move through this new moon in Taurus. All right, that was exciting. This week I'm also offering something new. All right, I'm really excited about Soulpreneur Sunday. A lot of my clients clients have their own businesses, and we are soulpreneurs at heart, entrepreneurial at heart. And those are my favorite people to work with. And often I like to get together with my business besties. So join the club, Soulpreneur Sunday. Every Sunday we gather live online to talk about the astrology, intuitive guidance, practical business, and money conversations, card readings, community, soul aligned inspiration for the week ahead. So our first free live Zoom is Sunday, May 17th, 2026. All right. And this will be at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, which would be 3 p.m. Pacific, or it would be 6 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Okay. But the description of this video holds all that information for you. Okay. So every Sunday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, or Edmonton Oilers time, I like to call it, is free live Zoom gathering. All right. We'll talk about, the Taurus new moon this time around. This first one, we're going to talk about the Taurus new moon a little more in depth, go through some charts. Whoever attends, I'll pick some people to spotlight, and we'll do some astrology there. And we'll talk about the wealth and the stability energy, the intuitive messages for all of us, the collective, and how to move through these changing times without fear. All right. And yes, I'll be doing some live card pulls and some mini readings too.